everybody, if you would, push on the row in front of you and let's hope the train get going. Come on, everybody, push. Keep on pushing. We're not going to get anywhere unless y'all push. I don't think he made any lunch today. Come on, everybody, push. There we go. Now that we are moving, y'all, in the last couple cars here, can wave goodbye to our depot master, Tony. He's over there in the middle of the depot on the left-hand side. Tell Tony we'll see him in about a day or two, a week at the most. We have never been gone longer than a week, so. Bye, Tony. Their dog will be known as the friendliest place in the Smokies. Just on the train, keep it that way. So let's roll out down on the count of three. Let's give these folks a great big southern howdy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Howdy! Coming up on your right here is going to be Dolly with old-fashioned Triscuit. That's one of the world's famous cinnamon bread. If you haven't tried any of that cinnamon bread, you definitely need to. I see 2 bones open, 1 is definitely not going to take it back in the car. Hey, I'll just keep on waiting for the present with everybody, and I'm ready to look at this rolling piece of history to ride behind. In May of 1938, the Buffalo Motorworks in Eddystone, Pennsylvania, built our narrow gauge Makata style engine number 70 to a 230,500 pounds Type 282 locomotive. That 282 simply means you got 2 small wheels in the front, 2 large drive wheels in the middle, and 2 small wheels in the back. That engine number 70 was built to shipped up to the White Pass and Pond Railroad, Watkins, Skagway, Alaska. December the 7th, 1941, came the attack on Pearl Harbor at U.S. involvement in World War II. Now, the attack in Hawaii, it was determined that a military highway would be needed to protect Alaska from an invasion. So in 1942, U.S. Army took over the White Pass Yukon Railroad, used it to move materials and the personnel needed to build the Alcan military highway. And it was at this time the engine number 70 was commissioned as a part of the 770th Railway Operating Battalion of the United States Army. Over 280,000 tons of supplies along with thousands of troops and personnel were moved by the White Pass Yukon after 34 trains a day before the road construction. And in only 9 months, the Alcan military highway was completed. I think y'all didn't realize it was this mountain by true vegetable World War II. Dollywood were proud of all our veterans, small branches, military, and our top of prayers, plus those on active duty today. Do we have any veterans on the train with us today? Veterans, raise your hands, everyone. Let's give these folks a round of applause. Thank you for serving our country. God bless each and every one of you. Now, in 1946, the United States Army left Skagway, Alaska, and the White Pass and Yukon Railroad was once again in civilian operation. In the 70s, those locomotives were now used to haul tourists and commodities instead of troops and building supplies. In 1954, the White Pass purchased their first diesel locomotives, which was spelled engine number 7 remained in service until 1963, when she retired. And they're sitting in storage for 14 years. In 1977, she was sold to an East Tennessee theme park named Silver Dollar in Tennessee. That is when she affectionately became known as Cinderella. Hey, folks, come to the engine wave your easier Brad up there. He likes to be waved at. Y'all better hold on tight, though. He's not watching where he's going. Cinderella has remained with us through the years in the evolution of the park, from Silver Dollar City, Tennessee, all the way up to the present day in Dollywood, where she continues to do hard work. They all just sit back and relax and listen to Cinderella pull us up the Iron Mountain. we're rolling through the financial district. If you look to your right, there's a bank. And if you look to your left, there's another bank. Y'all better laugh now. That's messed up in this whole ride. The Cherokee called these mountains place of blue smoke. Smoky Mountains are the natural habitat for flowering plants and trees than anywhere else in the United States. Even in the area, you can hear the music of over 200 different species of birds. The Smokies are a never-ending song that changes with each season and with each pair of eyes. Here at Dolly, we're awful proud of Cinderella. She works real hard every day pulling lots of people up this mountain and back. We're proud of her so much we'd like to let her show off every now and again. So how about it, folks? Would y'all like to hear the engineer play a tune on that Central of Georgia Crosby three-chime whistle? All right, then, on the count of three, let's go tell the engineer to blow the whistle. Ready? 1, 2, 3, blow the whistle. Everybody, let's give Engineer Brad and Cinderella a round of applause. That's Engineer Brad and Cinderella saying thank you very much. As we go around the curve here, if you look off to your left, way up on the hill, there's a great big cabin up there. Guess whose house that is, everybody? No, it's not Dolly's. That's just a rental cabin. We have no idea who stays there. As we roll on down the mountain, I'm going to put y'all on just a little bit of train music. Y'all feel free to clap along and sing along. Just please don't get up and dance.
Train, 16 goes along. Train I ride, 16 goes along. Well, into my baby, down she goes, down she goes. Train, coming down, right. Train I ride, coming down, right. Well, into my baby, but she's
Folks, those orange rails there, that's Big Bear Mountain. You can join Ned Oakley on a search for the Big Bear. But don't blink or you might just barely miss him.
I just found out.
On the way to the mountain, I'm sure you noticed that big building going up. That is Night Flight Expedition. That's going to be the world's first indoor hybrid roller coaster and whitewater river raft ride. Opening later this year. Hey folks, look up to the engine, wave at our fireman up there. That's Jacob. He's the one responsible for keeping that fire hot and that steam pressure right at 205. On a busy day, Cinderella's going to boil about 5,000 gallons of water into superheated steam. Pull on average 4,000 to 5,000 people up this mountain and back. We're real proud of Cinderella and the guys and gals that operate her. Hope you enjoy riding behind them just as much as we do. Folks, we're rolling across Timber Canyon. That's home to Dollywood's 5-time award-winning wooden roller coaster, the Thunderhead. It's also the home of Mystery Mine. That's a steel roller coaster with high speeds, wide knuckle loops, and an 85-foot drop straight down a mine shaft. Oh yeah, can't forget about drop line. That's a 230-foot tower that takes you up in the air and drops you back down at 77 miles an hour. Better hit the bathroom before we get on that one. Come back in town, folks, to Chicago Children's Farm. Wave at all those nice people out there. Practice your homecoming queen wave. Coming back to the main crossing, everybody. I'm in the big howdy we gave on the way out of town. Let's do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Howdy! We'll get it better than that, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Howdy! Good job, folks. One today, just right over here on the right will cool you off quick. That's the River Rampage. Don't get soaked from head to toe on that ride. Kids, don't forget to take your parents over there to the Rockin' Roadway and take them for a ride in a little car from the 1950s. You don't even have to have a license to drive. Cinderella wants to show you where she sleeps at night. Just putting over here in the right to her full service train shop. They shop along with their engine crew until they rebuild the engine from the wheels all the way to the smokestack. Over on your left's Country Fair, they got lots of rides, games, and foods. Kids, you can go in there and play a game, win a big stuffed animal, and your mom and dad will carry it around for you for the rest of the day. They don't mind a bit.
Again, folks, we would like to remind you to please remain seated until the train has come to a complete stop. We will let you know when it is safe to exit. Thank you, and enjoy yourself here at Dollywood.
I'll be at my fellow conductor running up on car 3, which is Dennis, and myself, Caleb, here on the back. We'd like to thank y'all for getting such a good trip today. Hope y'all have a great rest of the day here at Dollywood. Folks, now be a good time for you to gather up all your personal belongings, backpacks, cameras, shopping bags, stuffed animals, children. Yeah, please don't forget your kids. We had to take a few to Lost and Found the other day. If you accumulated any trash along the way, be sure to drop it off in the barrels located up and down the boardwalk. As we come back into the depot, though, I need everyone to please remain seated. I will let you know when it is safe for you to exit. Remain seated, everyone. Hey, Anthony, we're back. Stay seated. I will let you know when it is safe for you to exit. Stay seated, folks. Stay seated, everyone. I'll let you know when you can exit. Alright, everybody, I got one more favor to ask. Everybody look up that car number in front of you. If your cars 1 through 6, raise your right hand up in the air. Come on, everybody, get those right hands up, point them off to your right, and follow them right up the train and to the back. Car 7 here, you can exit off to your left. On behalf of engineer Brad, fireman Jacob, all the other conductors, and myself, we'd like to thank y'all for riding the Dollywood Express. Hope y'all have a great rest of the day here in Dollywood. Come back 5 minutes again sometime. If you have any children with you, please let them walk along the running board that runs alongside the train. It's a trip hazard. They can fall and get hurt. Thanks again, everybody.